welcome to my channel. Yeah, just gonna have a little check-in, see what's popping with the collective. It was a new moon yesterday, so it might be I was meant to do a reading yesterday, but I didn't have the energy, so it's like a new moon reading, should we say. Just see what's popping with the collective, and to see what guidance can be given. Yeah, I'm feeling exhausted today, boy. Yeah, that full moon. I know the lead up to the full moon, I don't know, I've been on the go constantly, and then since yesterday it's like, yeah, I'm just drained, man. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of fascia work, and it's been very interesting feeling the fascia move around the body, man. So you guys might want to check out fascia work if you're trying to get more into the body and less into the mind. But yeah, I've got some time to burn, so I thought let's check in with the collective to see what is popping. Hang out with my peeps. But I hope everyone's taking good care of themselves. Oh man, yeah, I bust up my leg skating yesterday, man. I got battle wounds. Yeah, had a good skate yesterday, but yeah, ended up trying to do the 50-50 and ended up slipping out, man. I'm trying to get the speed, the correct speed, and I got too much speed and slipped out, man. And it ended up hitting my shin off the bloody the wall, the edge of the wall or something. I'll show you. Yeah. Yeah, so that kind of sucked, but I had fun though. The inner child and inner teenager are living, so yeah, I'm happy. We're all happy. So, all right, guys. Let's see what's popping. Send you guys some blessings as well. Peace, love, light, oneness, unity, all that good stuff, right? Joy and bliss, unconditional love. Yeah, right, okay. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna ring the bell a couple of times. So close your eyes, just let the vibration just clear your aura or whatever. Alright. Alright, gang. So we'll see what's popping with the collective anyway. Remember, it's going to be a general reading, so only take what resonates for you. And remember, it's going to be a timeless reading also. So when you come across this video, it may be for you as well. But just take what resonates. If the shoe fits, don't try to squeeze your foot into the shoe like Cinderella and all that, yeah? But yeah, I hope everyone's taking care of themselves, man. What insight would you like to share with the collective? First card is cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So, for some people, you may be feeling that you're rock bottom, like your life is just falling apart, and nothing's just kind of working out. This is to show you the balance of life in a way, like to have the lows and then the highs, and then to kind of, you want to find yourself in the middle, so neutral. But that's the beauty of the lows. Talking from my experience, the beauty of the lows, yeah, is you experience the highs. And it's like, I don't know, yeah. When you hit rock bottom, some of you may be having an ego death or a dark night of the soul as well. And they're if you're having an ego death for the first time, yeah, they can be 444 on the clock. They can be very eye-opening, but feeling very traumatic, if that makes sense. Yeah, when I was having a dark night of the soul and an ego death, yeah, it's painful. Yeah, we'll just say it's painful. Yeah, I'm not going to go into too much details, but we'll say it's painful. So yeah, some of you may be hitting rock bottom. But that's the thing, when things are falling apart, the universe has to break things down to then rebuild. And that's the thing, this is what's happening as well in general, right? And on my journey, it's like when you hit the rock bottom, you're at the foundations once again, yeah? So, and then we've got to sort out the foundations and then rebuild on top of that. So this time, after you hit rock bottom, I don't know, you don't have to hit rock bottom just once, right? But once you hit rock bottom, if you can analyze yourself and kind of look inward, where's it going at? Yeah, the rock bottoms, that's it, sorry, mine's gone blank. We're building the better foundations, right? Because most of us grew up like in dysfunction and just madness and chaos, right? So the foundations weren't all good, right? So now, once you hit rock bottom, you can start analyzing like the foundations and shit, and then rebuild up on that. So this time around, on the come up, yeah. Listen, my come up is mad, fam. Everyone's come up's different in it, but it's just like, dude, like once you start sorting out your foundations, the root chakra, right, dude. Once you start working on the foundations and building a good structured foundation, right, bro, anything you build on top of that is just a bonus. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the foundations is good. Yeah, anything else don't really matter. As long as the foundations is good, it's calm. Do you know what I mean? Because then man can rebuild again. Standard. That's kind of how it is, and that's kind of what's happening in like this thing there. I'm taking this off. That's what we're seeing unfold in the Matrix. People getting brought down to then come back up, to rebuild. Yeah, like we're basically breaking everything down from the inside out. Yeah, this is what is taking place. We're breaking everything down from the inside out. So those people that can look within and go inward, you're going to start noticing changes and shifts. The people that can't look within, or more looking externally, should we say, they're going to have a hard time understanding and what's taking place, or understanding why things don't work out. Like a cycle will keep repeating until the lesson is learned, and some people just they're just in that cycle, not going to learn it. You can call them NPCs, if you want to give it a label, because yeah, this system lacks labels a lot. So yeah, hitting rock bottom, go inwards, and surrender to the alchemy of life, right? So it's about surrendering. Anything that's this is where I'm at in my journey. Anything that is out of my control, right? I've got to just surrender and just let the universe kind of handle business, innit? Because like some things are out of our control, right? Everything is out of our control. Well, this is how I look at it anyway, because I'm a bit like, I don't know. It's like a video game kind of in a way. It's like I'm just here for the experience. Destiny is already kind of written, and man, I'm just experiencing what's going on. Yeah, I'm just experiencing what's going on, if that makes sense. And there's no good or bad. It's our attachment to the good or bad that makes it good or bad, because in reality it just is, right? So you want to surrender. Like if things ain't working out, you got to surrender, and that's a good part of the ego is pride and defeat. The ego doesn't like being defeated or being wrong, right? So it will do everything to keep you from that, if that makes sense. So yeah, surrendering is like never. Me not kneel, dog. No way. It's not happening. Yeah, what do you mean kneel? Kneel to who? What? God? Yeah, maybe my mum and that. But what? Kneel to who? What man? No way. No way. No. That's a bit insane. That's a bit mad. Like believing in man and not God. That's a bit mad. To me anyway. Like each to their own. Not judging, but like what? Like I believe more in the unseen than the seen. Do you know what I'm saying? So we have two realities coexisting at the moment, and the shift is taking place. If you're having conversations with certain people and you're not on the same vibration, it's basically like speaking another language, and they're not going to understand what you're trying to say. So if you're newly awakened, you may be trying to share information with people and trying to wake people up, but you're just wasting your own energy, right? Just to let you guys know, I've been there. I'm talking, yeah, I've been there. 2020, man was outside, yeah. So, but everyone's at different levels of consciousness. Everyone's at different levels in their journey, and everyone's experiencing reality different to everyone else because everyone's journey is different, yeah. So one thing that may affect you, we can have two people in the same situation, and it's going to affect them both differently, basically. So you want to learn to surrender to the alchemy of life and enjoy the good times and the bad, yeah. It's like the seasons. It's like, oh, I'm trying to get used to the seasons, right? Because I love summer. When summer's out, skin out England, music loud, ganja flow, you know what I'm saying? But when it's winter time, it's like, oh, blood, I'm not even going outside. I don't want to go outside. Actually, I'll tell a lie, I'm always outside. Yeah, but when it comes to winter time, you should be chilling because everything is slowing down. Summertime, everything's coming alive. So I'm trying to learn the balance, you know. Yeah, but so yeah, you want to try to surrender to the alchemy of life. Like, try to let life unfold. But sometimes you need to take action. But you want to let life unfold. You want to put the work in, but you don't want to, yeah. So yeah, just let things unfold and not get too attached to things. And don't try to take life too serious because, yeah, the more you nurture and love your inner child and inner teenager, the more you start enjoying life, basically. Because yeah, I think the last couple, maybe 6 months, I've been doing a lot of inner child work and inner teenager work, and it's been amazing. Yeah, it's been amazing, man. Wow. To see what stuff comes up, and it's basically about reparenting yourself. Because us millennials, right? It's like we're being parent. Well, for me anyway, and there's a lot of people I can relate to. We're parents parenting our children, but reparenting ourselves, because that generation above us was a bit mad, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, here we are, and we move. So, next one. Earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So, pulse of mother. I'll just, whatever comes, I'll share the insert. Gaia is changing frequency. You can say the frequency is raising, should we say, right? And Earth is its own living entity. Gaia, the mother, this buff thing, yeah. Gaia has got bunda, fam, yeah. Gaia has got back as Gaia, yeah. But anyway, Gaia is her own living entity, yeah, and she allows us to be here, yeah, and we are taking the piss out of Gaia. Like, what are we doing? What, if you check it, what are we doing to Gaia? If you think about it, what are we, like, we're just destroying her, chopping down forests, polluting up the air, polluting the water, polluting the land. There's no nutrients in the ground. So what are we actually doing as a species? If you deep it, like, what are we doing? Where are we going with this? What, concrete and AI? Yeah, is that where we're going? Well, not where we're going. Well, some of you've got that. You always have a choice in this life. No matter what situation you're in, you always have a choice. Remember that. And you kind of got choices to make, because more people going down this artificial route. We've got two realities coexisting right now. You have the artificial reality, and you have like the reality, yeah, nature, Gaia. Gaia is nature, yeah, Gaia, being more natural, right? We're just going to say that. And then you have like the artificial. One is trying to mimic the other. But how can you try and mimic God? That doesn't make no sense, does it? But yeah, anyway, here we are. Anyway, Mother Earth's vibration is changing. So the more you're out in nature, you're gonna be vibrating with the same frequency as Gaia. The more you're, okay, fair enough, we'll say it. The more disconnected from nature you are, the more disconnected from self you will be. You should respect everything in nature because you are a part of nature. You come from the ground the same as everything else. Everything is all connected. We are all one. But moving on. Anyway, so the more that you're out in nature, grounding, that touch of some people ain't touched grass in ever. What's it called? Yeah, some people ain't touched grass in a long time, and it's like, dude, like, yeah, it's a bit mad. We're really disconnected from Mother Earth. Like, trainers, yeah, I'll give you some cheat codes. Trainers are probably one of the worst inventions ever made because they disconnected people from connecting to the ground. So everyone is disconnected and brain fried, and they're not really know what's going on. So it's like the more you get out into nature, the more you connect, the more you understand yourself and understand what is kind of taking place. Anyway, moving on. It's time to slow down. Go with the rhythm of your body. Like I'm saying, we're all in this together. Everyone's at different stages, and remember, it's okay to rest. Yeah, you ain't got a martyr on. Yeah, we're not in all that. It's about self care. Yeah, how much can you do? Yeah, everyone's time is different, and everyone's got different things to deal with, right? But how can you manage, like, your time more? Is it? No, that's the wrong word. How can you manage your time more? Is it effectively? Is that the word? You just want to, I think it's effectively. Yeah. Where is all your the more things you got going on, the more energy you're spreading. So the less energy you have for yourself, right? So where we're going with this, you need to make sure your energy is full and then share the overflow. Yeah, we're not in this era of trying to save everyone else right about now. I've been there anyway. And if you're on the journey, you can probably relate, trying to help everyone and want to feed everyone and whatever. Look after, take care of people, yeah. Trying to be a nice person, right? But then if you're doing everything for everyone else, you come to realize it's like, raw, my battery's drained or my cup is empty, fam. Yeah, so it's about filling your cup first and then sharing the overflow. And remember to slow down. Like, this is what I've been practicing anyway. Trying to pause through the day instead of just city life is mad, fam. But like if you're in New York, London, Tokyo, them big cities, yeah, the frequency in them cities ain't nothing to play with. Yeah, the the cities, they never sleep. The frequency and vibration never sleeps in the cities, right? I see this post. I can feel the subtle hum at nighttime, and it disturbs my frequency. It's hitting against my aura, right? And I feel it. But when I'm in nature, there is no subtle hum. So, but being in the cities, it's like they don't switch off. The electricity and that is constantly running. The grid is constantly on in it. But with all the chaos and stuff that's going on, remember to slow down and take time for yourself, because being burnt out, you ain't good to no one, and you need to make sure your battery's filled and how much battery you have to share with others, you know, because your energy is important. Once you start understanding your own energy, this is why the isolation period and the isolation period, we call it that, the isolation period in your journey, yeah, is so important, because that's how you find out who you are. You're not going to find yourself by being around other people. So on my journey, if you can relate. It's like I went through a period of feeling isolated. I can't connect with people. I've always felt different anyway, but connecting with people. It's like, where are my people? Because this is long, fam. Like, there's my it's like trying to find my people, the same people I'm on the same vibration with, yeah. And it's like, where are they? And it's like I'm still being drawn into the old reality, should we say, that passed me. And it's like that cycle is the same, and nothing's changing. But the isolation period, like feeling not like you don't fit in or trying to find your people, it's time to look within and find out who you are and what you like and what you don't like. Yeah, because you can't do that around other people, because everyone's energy is mixing and matching, or entangling, should we say. And this is why the sexual energy is so important, yeah. But everyone is just using the sexual energy recklessly right now. Like, it is mad. So I've been trying to practice semen retention, but it's like, you need to be the discipline, man. Discipline is hard work, man, especially if you like got ADHD and dopamine. I'm not saying I'm an addict. Well, I am an addict actually. I am, yeah. Like alcohol or ganja. Yeah, you can not. Is it another addict there? Anyway, addictive personality. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Try to find time to slow down during your journey, man, because you know what I've been doing. Slow down and smell the flowers. Slow down and smell the flowers. Exactly that. And observe the flower. Yeah, this is what I've been doing. I've been practicing. Man, I've been looking into Hinduism a lot. And it is really, really interesting. I swear down. Like, obviously I've been doing yoga and meditating. And I want to find the origin. Like, I want to go to the origin. I'm one of them people. I like to know my stuff, innit? I like the origin, innit? So whatever I'm doing, I need to get the information and get a somewhat decent understanding of what's taking place. So I'm doing yoga, trying to get more into the body instead of the mind, because it's the trinity, right? Mind, body, and soul. I finally get it. It's interconnected. They're not separate things. And people in society, people try to work on them separately. So they'll go to counseling to try work on the mind, or they'll try yoga to try get in the body, or do gym to get into the body, which is fine, but they're still missing the spiritual aspect of things. So they're lacking in certain areas, right? And so yeah, I've been doing my yoga and meditating, and a morning sadhana, right? And the sadhana has been life changing. I've done it every day. I've missed that a couple days for 5 months now, I think, every day, and it sets up my day to blood clot. I swear down, like it's like things can happen. You know, you just I don't know. Them little inconveniences you miss the bus or something, and it's like, dude, I'm not even fussed. I am chilling. Man, I'll wait for the next bus, and that's cool. I'm gonna enjoy the sun and enjoy the music. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a cigarette. I don't know, man. I'm just vibing it. But anyway, spend time in nature. So go out in nature. Me personally, I love nature, innit? I'm an earth sign as well. And I love Gaia. Gaia is just being. Nature is just. I don't know, man. Gaia is just. I don't know. She is the woman, fam. But anyway, yeah, go out into nature, man. It's a nice day. Like, enjoy it. You know, it doesn't have to be doesn't have to be mad. You can just go for a little walk around the block just to clear your mind, or spend time. You don't even have to leave the house. Check it. If the sun's out where you live, just sit on 2244 on the clock. Just sit on the chair and get the sunlight, and you'll feel energized, man. And you start feeling good, man. Like a lot of us in the northern hemisphere lack vitamin D, man. So you need to make the most of it, for sure. So yeah, spend more time in nature. Anyway, next one. Great Severin. Mars energy. Anger, conflict, softening to love. So right now we're in the fire horse year. So there's a lot of fire and movement, and I feel that, man. Good God, it's just like, yeah, I feel it, man. I feel it. So there's a lot of movement. And fire is to do with like anger, and I think it's either the solar plexus or the sacral chakras. I think it's solar. I think fire. So when you get angry, you feel it in your stomach. You start getting vexed. The heat starts rising, right? It's building. So because we're in a fire horse year as well, that might be extra stimulating to some people if you've got like suppressed anger and stuff. So and it's going to probably be affecting everyone collectively, but the more in tune you are and subtle, if you can feel the subtle energies, you'll be more aware of it, if that makes sense. Because like, dude, I've been seeing so many car crashes, people mad vex, and people are losing their shit out there. Yeah? So you guys take care of yourself, because it is a war zone out there, energy wise. Yeah, I'm not even talking about on the physical level. Jesus, I don't even go to supermarkets, you know, dog. That's mad. Like what, going around all that's mad. I know my energy too much. So if I gotta go to the supermarket, I'm in and out, or usually I go to the stalls where it's more quieter, because going into the supermarket, you're under like all this artificial light around hundreds of different energies, yeah, and my aura is big, blood clot, right? I was walking down the road yesterday, and it was just no one was on the road, and I was like, bro, my aura literally is, man, it was about 10 feet. It was about 10 feet or something, and I was like, raw. When I step into a place, my energy takes up space. I'm quiet, yeah, but my energy takes up space in it, and it's like yesterday I felt it, and I was like, whoa. So it's like I'm starting to know. understand the physical body more, like the intuition and trying to build the connection, man. So yeah, be mindful. There's gonna be a lot of like go energy, a lot of fire, conflicts, so disagreements, and it's the awakening. So people are gonna start speaking their truth, and you're gonna start seeing people's true colors, right? This is why you're seeing all this thing in the media of all the corruption and all this, and we're not going too far into that anyway. But yeah, you start seeing our thing. People's true colors are showing. Is that if you're in relationships right now, and you are not on a, what's the word? If you're not vibrating on the same level, then you're going to start seeing some difficulties. Difficulties. Yeah, you're going to start seeing people's difficulties, or you can't work on certain things. And people are just not vibrating on the same frequency, right? No more. It's not even, yeah, we're not on the same frequency. And you could be talking to people, and they don't understand what you're trying to say. And it's like, all right. So be mindful who you're talking to, because there's a lot of, what's the word? People can't hear what you're saying. And soften to love. All right, cool. So this is one. This is more. Not more conscious, but the more conscious you are, the better. The frontliners, I'll call it. I'll call us the frontliners. Fuck it. If you've been awake for, we use a marker 2020 onwards, right? You're more like the front runners and kind of have a decent understanding of what's kind of taking place. So the main thing we got to do, gang, is we just got to soften to love. You got to try and love it sounds so mad, yeah, and it sounds very hippie-ish and that, yeah. But you got to try to come from a loving place in every situation, yeah. As hard as it sounds, it's going to be triggering as hell, but you got to try to come from that loving place constantly. This is the mission: peace, love, and unity. It's the mission, gang. The messengers and prophets, we're back, yeah? Hear what I say. You just got to spread the peace, love, and unity. Even though it's chaotic and some people ain't trying to hear that, you still got to try it. Some people are going to be triggering, and which is good. That's the triggering is showing where growth needs to take place, or the ego is feeling attacked or vulnerable, and you feel that you got to defend, yeah? All right, hear me out, gang. Anyway, but so you got to know when you're being triggered, and sometimes you need to know when to cut people off, right? This is the mission. Because some people you can help, some people are open to information, some people aren't. Some people are open to energy, some people aren't. And some people just suck energy. So know the difference and try to analyze where you're at, because you have people there that will just suck you bleed you dry of energy, and then you still got this other stuff to do, and you ain't got no energy because your energy is getting rasclarted over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to be mindful of your sexual energy, guys and girls, right now. This hookup culture is mad, fam. Like the energy right now is mad. Like everyone just bodying. All right, cool. Everyone is just bodying everyone, and it's like everyone's energy is all mixed and scattered. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, if you just got with one gal, that's why I'm not one of them ones to have multiple partners. That's a mad thing. Like energy wise, no, not me, boy. But anyway, if it's just you and one partner, it's just you two sharing energy. So you're getting an exchange of energy, right? But if you got 3-4 partners and she got 3-4 partners, blood, that's like 6 people. You're embodying 6 people then, dog. Do you know how insane that is? So when you start, fuck it, I've got to say it. If you're sleeping with someone and they're a bit like not doing the work and still unhinged and that and still in the madness, yeah? If you're still dealing with them for a while, blood, you'll start acting like them, fam. You'll start taking on their characteristics, and you're calm and peaceful, and she's starting to get more calm and peaceful, and you're getting more mad, blood. It's because the energy is transferring, fam. You're swapping roles in a way, energy-wise, and it's, yeah, be mindful of that, innit? Just had to share that, right? Alright, gang? Cool. Say nothing. Anyway, moving on. All paths lead home. Yes, alright. All paths lead home. It doesn't matter about, because I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, right? Or labels, yeah, spiritual, yeah, whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter what you're doing, as long as you're being a good citizen, yeah, or trying to, not good, everyone's got to eat, innit? Standard. But as long as you're not harming other people and all that, live and let live. Live life, dog. That's it. Standard. Do good and be good and do good. Fuck it. That's it. But all paths lead home. So whether you're Christian, Muslim, as long as you're going like hard to, I can't, it's annoying because religion is inside the box, yeah? Spirituality is outside the box. So it's like I'm looking in and they're kind of trapped in a way. And you know what, yeah? I was watching one video, it popped on my, I might have shared it on YouTube, I'm not sure. I shared it on my Insta though. How you know when we was talking about boxes, someone said the cross is a box if you fold it inwards. So if you draw a box on a paper and fold it in, it turns into a box. I was like, raw. And people are walking around, yeah, it's like use a lot of boxed in, fam. And I was like, raw. I get it, like, because Christianity, religion didn't thing to me anyway. Like, even growing up, like, going to church and that, it's like, dude, like, this doesn't resonate with me. But eating the body and drinking the blood of what? That's a bit mad. Yeah, that sounds a bit, yeah. Forgive and that, but, like, how much am I meant to forgive? Do you know what I mean? Like, where do we draw the line? And then you kind of get that installed in you from young. Like, yeah, you got to forgive them. Why? If they done you wrong, why you got to forgive them, dog? They're being wicked and bad, man. That don't make no sense. So it's like, yeah, that didn't resonate with me from early. So I was like, yeah, nah, man. And then kind of started looking at Buddhism and stuff, which is cool. I look more into, I take information from all religions, right? So I'm open to all information. Be open-minded right now. Be open-minded. Question everything. Every blood clot thing, question that. Yeah? Research, yeah? We're in the age of Aquarius. We have information at the drop of a hat. Use that correctly. Yeah? Not, oh yeah, this is what's going on the news, or this is what's popping on Insta. Blood, Google that. That's not information. Remember, give them the fucking information then. Information, yeah, is not knowledge. Yeah, you can read something, but if you haven't experienced it, yeah, it's only information and it's not no use to anything. Yeah, only when you have the knowledge of something and have experienced it do you acquire wisdom. That's when you can share the experience. If you ain't been, listen, the amount of experiences I've been through, yeah, I can relate to anyone. Well, the most people, yeah, having addiction, doing the work, being outside, having kids, like I'm quite colourful in it, like, but not this LBG whatever, the alphabet gang. Not judging anyone, just yeah. Anyway, the LGBT thing is more of a mental illness, fam, and it's the parents and it's the thing that's being programmed into people, yeah. Because a kid will just want to play with whatever, but when you start saying, oh yeah, you're a boy or you're a girl, that's what it's like. What? He just might want to play with the Barbie for a little bit, but he's got Action Man. Why can't he play with Barbie? Why not? What's the problem? It's about the balance, masculine and feminine. You know what I'm saying? But most of us are lacking in one, and we're trying to find that, but trying to look externally. Anyway, moving on. Fucking got me rambling. Like, yeah, I don't know. The channeling and I'm rambling. So take what resonates and don't. Just leave the rest in it. But all paths lead home. So as long as you're trying to become better, yeah, or do better, that's it. Just spread, like I was saying, peace, love, unity. Spread that as much as you can. Give that homeless man 20p if that's all you got in your pocket. You're still sharing what you have, blood. Well, that's for me anyway. That's my thing, innit? The other day, I'll share this story because I don't post about what good deeds I do, but this one actually made me laugh. I was walking, like I went to Brixton to get some to get some Guinness, right? So then I come out of the train station, and there was a homeless man there, and I was like, "Oh, blood, I ain't even got no money, you know, fam." And then, because usually I give him change, and I was like, "Oh, do you want some bananas? I got some bananas, dude." And he was like, "Oh yeah, please." And I was like, "Yeah, cool. Like, yeah, take some bananas, bro." So man broke the bananas in half and give him half my batch of bananas, and he appreciated it. And it's like, yeah, this is why man do it. And then you get them wicked ones. Like, I went in my pocket, got out some change, yeah, to give this other homeless person a few days ago. And I think, I don't know, I had a couple quid, so I was like, I'll give her like 2 quid or whatever. And she was like, yeah, give me it all. And I was like, listen, you best move from me, you know. Like, bro, I'm trying to do you, like, I had to catch myself in it. Like, she's in a different position than I am, but it's like, blood, like, man's already give you something, yeah, but you're taking the piss. Like, about give me all. What do you mean, give me all? Like, what? Give you all, why? I've done a good deed by giving you some already. So, well, why do you want all? But that was kind of like a thing about boundaries for me. It was like, you're too open sometimes, and it's that you got to be mindful of what you share, energy wise and speak. Yeah, if that makes sense. It depends what the vibe's saying, because sometimes I don't. If I'm around certain people, I don't speak. I just listen. But when the vibe's right, man chat enough, mouth don't stop running. Do you know what I mean? How long we got? Maybe we'll see how it goes. We're not even there yet. Fucking hell. Moving on, mate. Inner authority. Listen to your intuition. And do what's right for you. Don't listen to other people and external shit. Do what makes you happy and what you want to do. Yeah, it's your life. Live that. Don't be no. I'll just use that. If you come from a religious background, you've got to be a doctor or a surgeon or something like that. But you want to be a musician. Be a musician. You'll enjoy life a lot more. I promise you. People are trying to live through other people, like, and that's the thing for the parents out there, right? You're only there to guide your child. Your child is having their own individual experience, right? You can give them the tools, but they're on their own individual journey as well, and they're going to be going through stuff. To not impede on their growth and stuff, because it's parents putting their stuff on their kid, if that makes sense. So it's like, oh yeah, the dad may, and this is what's just come to mind, the dad maybe have been a taxi driver or something, and then he's drilling into his kid, you got to be a doctor or a surgeon or da-da-da. And the kid grows up believing that he's got to do that, or he's dishonouring the family, and that's a lot of shame and burden to carry, right? When the kid may want to be, I don't know, he might want to be a vet and work with animals because he likes Gaia. Do you know what I'm saying? So his whole life he's doing something that his heart's not in, and that is not living, you know? Because I watched something on Insta the other day. See, I'm rambling. It was like, what do, like, elderly people, they done a video about elderly people, and it was like, yeah, what, you got any words for, like, advice for the younger generation or whatever? And it was like, they regret the things that they didn't get to do, or have the time, or make the time to do the things that they enjoyed. So what that is, not it, where it's like, dude, you've got to have, you doing the things you enjoy, it's got to be the priority. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to live, like, enjoy, like, obviously we've got circumstances and things got to go on, right? But still, you got to do the things that you want to enjoy. Blood, if you want to go on that hike, go on that hike, blood. If you want to do, I don't know, so I'm doing some fascia work, and in this position it's stretching the back, and I feel it moving around, which is awesome. That I'm trying to get more into the body. So yeah, you want to listen to your intuition, turn your gaze within. So yeah, you want to start looking inwards, but like if you're watching this, you probably do that anyway, or are curious anyway. So yeah, turn inward. The kingdom of God is within, not without. Everything you need is within, not without. But in society, everyone is looking external for what they want instead of within. So they're doing the complete opposite. When you're praying and stuff, you should really pray to yourself instead of praying, turn your power externally. You want to turn your power internally. Empowerment. Yeah? You want to be empowered, not disempowered. Yeah? Yeah? Anything else? They're just doing the number on me anyway. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. So, got to tap in to your creative aspect, whether it's music, art, poetry, photography, anything that stimulates the sacral chakra is going to benefit, because everyone is using the sacral chakra, not wrong, there's no right or wrong, but instead of channeling that sexual energy, people are just wasting it, trying to catch bodies, yeah? When you could be channeling it inward and making something, yeah? It doesn't have to be nothing big. You could be a stick man, you could draw a stick man, yeah? You're still creating, you're channeling that creative energy outward, yeah? And painting and all that, and art, whatever. Any way of expressing is good, is needed. It's getting what's going on in, out, yeah? Not containing it. And you're whatever you're doing creatively, you're expressing what you're going through on your journey. And other people, if you want to share it, other people, it will be good for other people because they will be able to relate to it. Whatever you've got to share, poetry, music, art, whatever. Whatever you share, there will be someone out of the whatever billion people we have on the earth that will be able to relate to that and be like, oh, I can relate to that, I like that. manifestation. Try to be mindful of your thoughts, because our thoughts are manifesting rapidly right now. So what you think, you create. So whatever you got going on internally is going to manifest externally. Accountability. So you got to be held accountable for your choices and decisions, right? It's not about we're not playing on the fence no more. Like, it's go time. As you want to call it, it's go time. Yeah, you got to be a king, yeah, and hold yourself as so, yeah. Them uncomfortable conversations, or setting boundaries, all of that, yeah. Well, king, queen, yeah. I see you, masculine and feminine. We're not just one-sided, yeah. This is what the Ankh is: man and woman, life. Man, woman creates next one. Yeah. There's always masculine and feminine energy, not just man. And in most religions, it's just man. Yeah. Apart from us Rastas, and Hindus, the rest is a man. Allah, Jesus, they're all man. And it's like, where's the woman? Yeah. Why is woman less than man? Women give life, so if anything, they're closer to God than man is. Yeah. But no other religion talks about bigging up the woman. Yeah. We all come from women. Yeah. I don't know, it's a bit mad. Anyway, yeah, hold yourself accountable, man. So yeah, start trying to make them healthier decisions. Like, is going to that place going to benefit my growth, or is it going to stop my growth? Yeah, is it leveling you up or leveling you down? Start questioning that. If it's keeping you neutral, but you got to have fun in it. Like, learn the balance. You got to have fun. Yeah, and take accountability. Yeah, gang, and yeah, that's all the info for today, man. But yeah, let's try to be peace, love, and unity, man. Try to spread that as much as possible. Yeah, that's my thing right now. Going around blaring reggae. Blare reggae. Reggae is, people don't understand the power of reggae. You know, reggae is its own. It's at its own frequency. There's no like. It touches you. Like, listen, everyone knows about Bob Marley, innit? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Reggae, that's all I'm saying. Play reggae. If you're feeling in the shit mood, play reggae. It will lift up the spirits or whatever. And spreading peace, love, unity. That's what we're here to do, man. Spreading that. But yeah, anyway, gang, I've got places to be anyway. So it was a little quick check-in. Make sure you're taking good care of yourselves. Remember to be mindful of your energy. Remember to stay hydrated, and I'll catch you